Afternoon guys, thanks for tuning in. We're here again in the studio at Rangerton Golf Club, South Devon. I'm going to talk to you today about the shank. So the shank is such a destructive shot. One, it sort of lowers your confidence, and then golf is all about being confident. If you're confident, you're gonna hit better shots. So the shank is such a bad shot because it shoots off to the right. You're not gaining any distance on the hole, okay? So you're adding shots onto your score. Like I say, if you're thinking about it, the majority of the time you probably are going to shank the golf ball. So we've got to do a little drill here that's going to help us improve our striking. So I've got my trusty Wilson 7-iron. Okay. When you do drills, try and use a club that has a bit of loft in it. So don't stand there trying to hit a 2-iron or a 3-iron or something, because it makes it a lot harder because the shaft's longer and there's less loft on the club. So a shank comes from, there's a number of different reasons why you shank the golf ball, but this one here I'm going to talk about the shank where you're coming out the heel of the club and the ball goes off to the right. Now, you probably hear this term quite a lot, coming over the top of the golf ball, so an out to in swing path. So I've got an alignment cane on the floor, so this is our target line. When that club comes into the golf ball, it comes over the top, so out across this line. What's going to happen then, if your timing's not on, you're going to hit the ball right out the heel in. We'll end up with that shank, okay, and it goes shooting off to the right. So we've got to try to improve the way the club's coming into the golf ball. So what happens is you come here and then your hands come away from your body and your weight comes onto your toes, and also you possibly lose your balance, so you fall into the golf ball. So what we do, get two golf balls, okay, just move the cane out the way, in, and what we do, we put the two golf balls, keeping the main golf ball in the middle of our stance is so important to help us get a good strike on the ball. We put our feet on top of the balls, okay? Now, and we sort of curl our toes up inside our shoes. Now, what that's going to do, that's going to help us just keep our weight back on our heels a little bit. So we're just trying to overdo it the other way. So when you set up to the ball, you should always try and feel like you're going to keep your body weight on the balls of your feet, but we're just going to try and get you out of the habit of doing that and then losing your balance. So if the ball's underneath there, now if I was to hit the shot, so you have to make sure you're the right distance away, I'm a little bit closer. So if I set up, now if I was to move my weight coming that way, okay, I'm probably going to slip over and possibly fall over really. So now you've got to try and really feel as though your weight stays back on your heels. So I'm going to hit a shot now, trying to feel as though I'm going to come down, try and keep my hands a bit closer to my body. I don't want the hands coming across out here. That's a bit of an exaggeration, but okay, it's easier for people to sort of see. So I'm going to hit the shot now, see if we can hit a nice strike. Remember, nice and slow when you're doing drills, okay? Okay, that's fine. We'll do it one more time. Didn't hit that great, but didn't shank it. So I'll do it again. So we've got to stop this movement. We're going to hit it again. That was better. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and hit a proper shot now, so without the balls under my toes, and I've got that feeling now that actually when I hit the shot I don't want to move into the golf ball. So I'll just hit a couple of shots to start with the balls underneath my toes and see what we can do. Also, make sure your grip's nice and loose. Okay, if you're gripping that club tight, okay, we lose a lot of feeling, and again the hands will come across. It's going to be nice and loose in the grip. So now I've got to pretend the weight is now like on the balls of my feet. Don't want the hands to come across. See if I can hit a good shot here. Hit that pretty solid. So go away, work on that. So you never want to see that club coming into the ball out to in, or else you're just going to struggle. Especially when you're on the course, just make sure you keep your balance. It's so important. Thanks for watching. See you soon.